Hi, I'm Christina Trauthwein, VP of Content and Partnerships at Hotel Business. And I'm here today with Mark Shalala, and he's the SVP of Upscale Development at Choice Hotels. Hi, Mark.
How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. So let's start out with, how did Choice's upscale business perform in 2024?
Yeah, I think 2024 was a landmark year for Choice Hotels upscale brands. And it was a year where we saw payback on some of the significant investments we've been making in the upscale segment, both from a performance and growth perspective. So through Q3 24, we had doubled the upscale domestic rooms pipeline, which is significant growth. We've also made exciting strides with integrating the Radisson brands onto our system and driving lift through the support and service that we provide. Was led by Radisson, driving a 42% increase in direct online revenue delivery. So really proud of how that's trending. On the growth side, we were able to open 50 new Ascend Collection hotels.
Wow.
Yeah, 20 domestically and 30 rest of world, which really speaks to the strength of soft branding and how strong that segment continues to be. We think we're really well positioned in that segment with both Ascend Collection and Radisson Individuals, a brand we launched late last year, which is an upper upscale soft brand opportunity. So really well positioned to capitalize on the investment dollars flowing into that segment. And then finally, the Cambria brand, new construction brand, a little challenging because of the environment in general, but we were able to open 8 new Cambria hotels and break ground on 4 more building into that pipeline. So really proud of not only the growth, but the performance strides we made. Excited about trying to pull some of that momentum and keep going in 2025.
So those are some pretty impressive numbers for sure. So let's keep that momentum going and talk about 2025. What are some of your plans for this year?
Yeah, so over the last few months, we've been laser focused on really trying to re-identify and re-image the Radisson upscale brands as we brought them over into our system. It's really important to our owners that we differentiate and really stand out amongst what we call a sea of sameness within the upscale brands that they compete in. They need to be dynamic and they need to deliver revenue for our owners. So we're rolling out a bunch of new initiatives that hope to achieve that. First thing is, you may have read, we just came out with brand new logos for all our Radisson upscale brands. So Radisson Individuals, and Radisson Blue all got new logos. The reasoning for that is it denotes fresh capital, it denotes a fresh start, and the development community kind of needs to see that and the investment that's going in. So you'll start seeing those logos debut on signs across our hotels, soon. Well, into 25 and beyond. So that's really exciting. We're also going to be delivering elevated but flexible F&B options across all our upscale hotels. Is really important. We think there's a huge opportunity in F&B to not only streamline the cost model for our owners, help them drive stronger returns, but really deliver an impactful food and beverage experience to the guest. So we're going to be working on that. And then, of course, we're going to lean in heavy on our conversion strategy. Until the stars fully align to allow you to scale your brands through new construction, you really need to make sure that you have a nailed down conversion strategy. And we've done that. We're rolling out fast to market, cost effective conversion opportunities for all our upscale brands and have delivered those to our owners so they can continue to grow their portfolios with us.
So Mark, how are you feeling about the current state of the economy, and what is the message you want the owners and developers to know? For instance, the Fed's lowering interest rates, demand and supply.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of all those factors that lead me to be pretty optimistic about the economy and the development environment heading into 2025. There's a few things that kind of created a logjam. We were in the middle of an election cycle. A lot of times folks will put off major decisions and investments until they kind of understand who's going to be in office and understand what the policy is going to look like going forward. You mentioned interest rates. The Fed had cut in the last 2 meetings, lowering interest rates. We didn't see immediate impact from that, but it is driving down the cost of capital, and it's allowing projects to pencil. It's certainly helping narrow the gap between the bid and the ask on the transaction side. And we saw a huge uptick in transactions towards the end of the year, which is great for us and great for the industry because of the strength of our conversion platform. Another thing to add to that is that room demand is projected to outpace supply. So that's another sort of positive stat that's going to put the wind in the sails of developers and allow their projects to move forward. So, overall, I think we're definitely rolling into a little more approachable development environment, which leads me to believe it'll be a little bit more robust and allow developers to move their projects forward and allow us to keep growing our brands at the pace we want to.
Well, you heard it here first then. great news ahead for 2025, especially with choice. And thank you so much for your time.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much for the opportunity.
Thanks.